I'm making the intro to this really early, but look! It's a Spoony Button. Spoony Button. Spoony Button. Spoony Button. Spoony Button. Spoony Button. Spoony Button! I really like this button. It's a word of the day button. It means being sentimentally or foolishly in love, which is obviously best expressed by spoons with ribbons on them. I filmed that a few days ago just because I had just gotten the button and everything, and I just wanted to get the clip up before I forgot, and I got to pick the theme this week, and as of right now, I'm filming this on Monday, and it's 8:43 and Kim hasn't posted her video yet. But my theme was, first of all, to say the definition of a new word, which I did spoony because I had the button. And then I decided that the second part would be to talk about any clubs or anything that you might be in, because we didn't really talk about that. We mostly just talk about our classes. Well, first of all, I'm in a writing club called Defenders of Righteousness. Yes, it's very punny. And writing club doesn't actually do that much. I mean, we watch Dead Poets Society, but for the most part, we don't really do much of anything until November. In November, we do NaNoWriMo, and that's going to be hard. And I talked about that in my last video. So I'm doing that, and I'm also doing Tycho. In fact, if you look at the clip that I'm going to put in next, that's me in the middle of a solo I did at a recent performance. And if you also look at this other clip that I'm putting in afterwards, that's the other soloist, and his name is Max Johnson. He's in my Japanese class, and he's a nice guy. But yeah, moving on to other clubs, I'm also in a gaming club called Suddenly Wizards. It's definitely new. I mean, this isn't like board games. It's like role-playing games where you roll dice and then say, I walked to the local tavern. Did I walk successfully? Needless to say, it's actually very fun, or else I wouldn't be doing it because I have better things to do with my time than to be wasting it on something that I don't actually like doing. I'm in Anime Club, which is basically just like, you go if you can. So far we watched Spirited Away and The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, which The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya is strange, but I would recommend it. Especially if you're one of those philosophy types, or if you just like really weird things, you should watch it, because it's really interesting. And there are some other things that I'm on the mailing list for, but I don't really do, like Stogrow, which is a local farming project that we are supposed to be doing, except we had our first frost come 3 weeks early, and so everything that was going to be harvested died. And then Habitat for Humanity, which even if I could do it, I couldn't do it until spring semester. But I'm on the mailing list for that. And of course, living in a dorm is an activity in and of itself. Like, I hang out with people in my dorm, and we typically have a meeting once a week, and we do other stuff too. Like, last week they all went to Zumba, but I had Anime Club at the same time, so I couldn't go. Although, I'm going to be perfectly honest, I don't know the people in my dorm too well, just because I don't really spend much time in my dorm, really. All the time I spend in my dorm, I'm in my room, and yeah, I keep the door open, but people don't know me, so they aren't gonna stop by and say, hey, how you doing, Amanda? It's more like they'd say, hey, how you doing, Andrea's roommate. I love when that happens. And when I'm not in here, I'm always out with people that actually live on the other side of campus. And of course, most of my time is spent working on projects where you have to learn about things like the soil proclivity index space. Anyway, I'm going to go, and Addie, I'll see you tomorrow. Please, can I see you tomorrow? I miss you.